confused me. It's why she was so obsessed with Will Wheaton, having never played with him before.
It was, I don't want to say love at first sight, but I feel like she just wanted to
thrash at first sight?
Thrash and lick it obsessively.
And we're live! John totally saw that coming. Alright. Sweet. Some people said things on Twitter, and I'm too far away to read it, so let's look it up on the phone. Da-da-da!
Are they excited for us
adds
to play?
A week to Spiel prep time. I wonder if the BGG preview will have more than 1,000 items now. Oof, probably.
Wow. Is Twitter excited about us playing a game with the trader mechanic?
No, Twitter's kind of like not. I kind of tweeted late about this because I wasn't sure it was going to happen. Oh, actually, I need that cup holder. So,
Football.
Welcome to this week's stream of Rhein River Trader. Rhein River Trade. We are traders on the Rhine River. And it is designed by Stefania Nicolini and Marco Canetta. It's published by Gochi Unity, and it's brought to the U.S. market, North American market, by DeVere Americas, which is this episode's sponsor. Thank you, DeVere, for providing us with this copy of Rhein, spilling everything, Rhein River Trade, glare, for us to stream today. It's kind of screams that was upside down. Sorry. So this game, we are each trading companies. Also, John's back. John is gone. It's been weeks.
It has been weeks. That's true.
It has. We missed you.
We sent away for you and you returned.
Yay. In this game, we are traders. I don't really know what we're just like selling. I think we're just freight companies. And we are taking contracts to ship goods along the Rhine, which is the big old river that cuts through Germany. And there's a history of trading on the Rhine. There's a lot of historical importance to this river for German culture and history. And we're going to put trains and boats and planes all along it. So yeah, that excites me.
We are all running freight companies.
Yep.
So they are not our goods, they are other people's goods.
Yes.
And we are just delivering them.
Yeah. My company is called Yellow Wing. Steve's is Ocean Delivery.
Yep, with the slogan, Our Trucks Float.
Purple Squad. Express delivery. So that'll be fast.
See, mine's called Instant Delivery. I don't think they know how I'm going to play this. So the idea is that we're going to be picking up contracts from a central market. We're kind of drafting those in turn order. And then after we draft them, we are going to go ahead and take the shipping cubes that we are shipping for those contracts and delegate them to different modes of transportation. So there are planes, trains, and boats. And the boats move the slowest. Sometimes the train. There's actually a train that's slower than one of the boats. Oh, you're blowing my mind by putting the...
Did I do it backwards?
No, it hurts my head that the boats aren't all together.
Wow.
And the trains aren't all together.
Alright.
There we go. Woo! So...
There we go. Right? Oh, no, I did it all backwards.
Yeah. I was like, the black should be over on that end.
I apologize.
So we have some boats, we have some trains at our disposal, and each of the different carriers, sort of like Panamax rules, has a minimum number of shipping containers needed to be on it before it can go. And then, hi chat. I shouldn't check chat while I'm like trying to explain stuff. There's also a maximum amount of containers that different things can take. So, for example, the planes definitely move. There's one plane, and it moves the fastest by far, but it can only take 6 pieces of cargo, whereas a boat, which moves very slowly, can take, the slowest boat can take 14 pieces of cargo. So, as we get these contracts, there will be times that each contract needs to be completed in, and we have to take that into consideration while shipping our goods. I think ZZ's done.
And I think the other dog whined. Also, all 3 of the trains have derailed, I believe.
Oh yes, they're all upside down, but that's neither here nor there. So this is sort of Panamax in the Rhine. It's like a little bit of a blend between Panamax and Rhodes, if you watched our Rhodes stream. So yeah, but after we put stuff on containers, then we are going to pay to make the trains and or planes stop someplace along the Rhine. So each vehicle of or transportation type vehicle has a token, which is white, unfortunately, that we will pay some amount of money, as denoted on the card, to say, hey, I want this to stop here. Different modes of transportation can only stop at certain places, like the trains. The trains will actually stop everywhere except for London, which is way up here. Only planes planes can get to London. And then the boats go to basically all the even numbers plus 11. So each spot is numbered to make it a little easier.
Yep.
And then the planes only stop at Frankfurt, Dusseldorf, and London.
Yeah,
Wow.
so marked on the board, there's the tracks. So this long one on the outside, that's the planes, and then the trains do this squiggle,
That's cool.
and then the river shows where the boats travel.
And there's still numbers because they still have to, that's how, distance that they go.
Yep.
So, yeah. So after we pay for stuff to, stop at places, then we're going to go ahead and move things. So each type of vehicle has an initiative order. Planes are the fastest. They're going to go first. Then the trains, and then the boats. There's no limit to how many things can stop in a city. There are limits to how far each thing can move every turn and how many stops it can make a turn. So, for example, the trains can all stop twice max on their turn. The plane can stop max once. 2 of the boats can stop twice. One of the boats is the slow boat, can only stop once a turn. And it moves very slow. So after we move stuff in the initiative order, people, when it makes a stop, people can dump their cubes off, etc. Then we return those cubes, or basically fulfill the contracts that we have for those cubes, making some moolah, and then we reset it and go again. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. In a 3-player game, we're going to be playing for 8 rounds. So we're going to play till 8 rounds. In this game
is 10 rounds.
Oh, sorry. This goes from 2 to 5 players. Steve and I played a bit of a game in 2-player, and we decided it wasn't super interesting because there's not enough player interaction. So there's that. But we're gonna play 10 rounds, and the way that you win is you have the most money, and the money is the deciding factor for who goes first. So whoever has the least amount of money will always go first in every phase.
Oh.
So the turn order could change during a single round of the game. Due to various things that people do. In addition to the boats, planes, and trains, everybody has 2 semis that they can use for doing shorter distance deliveries. They can sell those semis or will mortgage them to get a little bit of a loan, and then to buy the semi back at the end of the game or during the game to use it again. Costs a little bit more than what you got. So there's that. And the way that the trucks work is basically everything will start in Basel. All the planes, trains, everything starts here. The semis, however, you can start them anywhere on the board. So if I'm using something on the slow boat and the slow boat drops it off at an even numbered port, I can then drive it with one of my semis to an odd number port kind of thing. But you'll see that as we play. It does make sense. Ichi, that's empty.
Also, they did a pretty neat job of having some of the landmarks in the different cities illustrated on the board, so it's
nice.
probably kind of
And
hard
the
to see.
contract cards.
But, for example, this cathedral in Cologne is the one that we saw on our train trip from Frankfurt to Essen. So it's the one you see when you, pull in. To Cologne.
So there's probably footage of it.
Yep.
Oh, I think I did video that.
Yep, and then,
Big Ben in London.
Whoosh. Alright, so Eden is knitting, which is exciting. Charles is excited about planes. That was pretty good, Matt Bonnet. Alright, hello everybody else in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed you. coming in. Jeremiah is excited because they finally made the front of the stream. So, yeah. I guess the last person to ride on the Rhine, I don't know what the starting condition is. I don't remember.
I've never been to Europe, so we want you to.
You've been to Europe?
I've been to Europe.
Wow. I guess that's not wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty. There is an ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of the country.
Until recently, I'd never been to Europe either. Yeah.
I've been in New Zealand.
That's awesome.
That's far.
That's
far away.
much further. Yeah. Who goes first?
Oh, it just says whoever has the
we bid
lowest.
for it, don't we?
Yeah.
That's right. We bid for
yeah.
the right to go first. I remember now. So we
We
put the
see
contracts out. Yep. We put the contracts out, and then we bid for who goes first. So Steve, stop looking at rules, and we gonna play.
And we're bidding with our money, right?
We're bidding with our money. We start with 20 capital, and we have 5 contracts available. The contracts are free to pick up, but they cost you, if you don't complete a contract in the time denoted, there's a penalty on the bottom of each contract. The time denoted is the little stopwatch symbol, and then the contracts, different contracts have varying amounts of containers that you can deliver. So, for example, this one, you can kind of see those red arrows. It's 6, 7, or 8 containers for 18, 16, 6, 5, or 4 containers for 18, 16, or $14. And we'd have 3 rounds to complete that.
I'm assuming you can't go backwards with the truck.
You can, yeah.
Oh, you could?
Oh, yeah.
So you can go from like 6 to 5?
Oh, yeah. Your trucks can go anywhere.
Oh, cool.
But your trucks, it costs $1
Yeah.
every time you move your truck, and your truck moves 2 cities a thing, and your trucks can have maximum 2 pieces of cargo.
Right.
Wesley Fitz, it is 7:30 here. But because of daylight savings time, which is stupid, it is still very bright. The sun is actually setting, but yep. There we go. So hello, Wesley.
Oh, I can't actually. I don't know.
Do you
I
have
assume
to
we just
pay
do
for
random.
/ move properly empty trucks? Once your trucks are empty, they just come back to you.
Yeah.
The trucks don't. Yeah.
John
No,
goes first.
to bid.
There's
bidding order.
There's a load cost too, right?
There is a load cost. It's $1 per container that you're loading on
Anywhere.
any of this.
Okay.
It doesn't cost to load your truck. So.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right, so in lowest to highest, we all bid, and you can pass, and then if you pass, whoever's passed, there's a new order of bidding until everybody's taking a card.
Okay.
Well, no, you just bid for money to determine turn order. Right?
Oh, it was money to determine contracts.
No, it's just bid money to determine turn order. Because the contracts...
Isn't turn order always just... Or it's just the first round?
The first round. For the first round, you bid to see who starts.
Oh, then whoever bids
There's
the most.
the special rules are for turn order in the end.
I'm
But
not
it
doing
says
special rules.
for turn order for the first turn of the game.
Yeah, we just bid to see who goes first.
Yeah, it says
And
there's
who
a
goes
section at the end which is how you do the first round. It's the phase 1, round 1.
That's totally important. Yeah, definitely.
But it just said if you're tied, person on the bottom goes first, but it didn't actually say how to determine that, so I might have just missed it. But, so it would be
Oh, that's
John would get the
stupid.
first bid.
Because each player can only take 1 card.
Yeah.
So let's just bid for first, second, and that's it. Because it's basically what it is. How much money do you want for a contract? For picking first?
$1.
Okay. John bids $1.
It's you.
Yeah, he's nice. How much? What are you bidding?
Wait, I thought
Just
it was...
bid!
Here's one and one, two.
In the highest position, chooses an order among those. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so you would bid 1?
Yeah.
I will bid nothing.
She doesn't like any of those guys.
No.
I'll bid 2.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. So I pay $2, and I get the contract that I want, which is this one.
Okay.
When you pick up a contract, you take the number of time markers denoted on the card, which for this one is 4, and you put it on the contract. Because at the end of every round in the refresh, setup, whatever phase, you take one off of every contract in front of everyone. And if you've removed the last time marker from a contract, the contract has expired, and you get penalized.
Which one are you going to? 7?
Is it my choice then?
Yeah, you, I guess, also bid.
Do I still pay my $1? Do I still pay my $1?
No, you don't.
No, so in this one,
we're
per
just
the
bidding
rules, you start bidding again, but this time it's to who picks the next card.
Oh, okay. I'll still bid $1, I suppose.
Zena's trying to get Ichi to play with her.
I also will bid 0.
Okay. So I'll pay my $1. It's an interesting rule. Okay. Well, there you go. I think I would like... I think that's 6.
Steve, how much are you bidding?
Nothing.
Oh, you win.
I do win.
What do you want? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want.
You want a what?
I want a what?
You want a what?
What? I really, 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 really want. It's easy. Is it time for you to go outside and just run around like a crazy pooch? Or is it time for you to get chewy? Where are the antlers?
This
Remember the antlers back?
one. Over there.
Can we give them to him? Yeah. Okay, so any contracts not picked, every player gets 1 contract. That's the max contracts you get. Any contracts that aren't picked are discarded. So they're not available. Aww. We don't put new contracts out yet, though. So we don't know what's coming. So then, the next phase is we load containers.
Yay.
So, it's kind of interesting. So I know that I can have anywhere from 6 to 4 containers, and I'm trying to get them to Bon, which is number 7 on the route. So, and I have 4 rounds to do it. So, I can just wait to start loading containers, because if I load containers on something that doesn't start moving, they'll get sent back to me, which is a waste of money. So I can just, like, hold on to this contract if I think that I can pull it off, like, kind of see what people are doing, etc. Or I could just do it now to kind of get some moolah. So I think I'm going to do it now to get some moolah. So I'm going to pay $6 to load. What am I going to load? I have 4 rounds to do it. Basically anything will get me there, but the boats only go to even numbers, so I can't use a boat unless I want to also semi stuff there, which isn't really great. I could use a train. I could use the slow train, which is great. So I think I'll do that. I will do the slow train, and I pay $6 to do the slow train. Boop, boop. So I pay my $6. So I'm at 12. And now it's John's turn because he has the second least amount of money.
I will. Okay, $6 to put.
Here's one. Where's the other?
Here.
Might be in the kitchen.
On a medium boat. So $6 purple.
Okay. And then I will also load.
Get down. Alright, girls. Sit. There you go. Take it.
I will load 8.
8! Holy smokes.
Wow.
It's going big.
I will load 8 on the slowest boat.
All right. $8 for you.
There's apparently a new BGG Con game preview page.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet, but they did a live stream.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I'm not sure. When is the Leaving Earth stream with expansion? On a weekend.
That is a weekend stream.
That
would be a lot of fun.
Stream.
How long would that be?
3 hours? 4 hours? Okay, so...
Next up.
Yeah, Eric Martin's list is pretty awesome. What? Okay, so now we reserve, basically we tell the train to stop someplace, and the trains won't move unless they have a stop someplace further down the road. So, Steve gets to go first because he's on top.
No, bottom.
Bottom goes first?
Yeah, because you had the least money first.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, we all did separate modes of transportation, which is somewhat depressing.
Yeah.
Though I guess Steve couldn't have buddied up with you.
You wanted to go 8. I wanted to go 6, so I couldn't go with you.
Yeah. Shaquan.
Should have thought of that.
Should have, could have, would have.
You could have gone there. No, I guess you couldn't have.
No, it would be less.
Yeah.
Alright, I will pay the $2 to do a reservation for the train to stop in Bonn. Please, sir.
There you go.
So I take the black train marker, which is the one that has the stuff, and I put it on Bonn.
I'll pay $3 to go to Koblenz.
Okay. And then I will pay. It looks like $1. Yep. To go to Cone.
Yep.
Why aren't the boat, plane, train cards in front of their respective player? Because different players, multiple players could put cubes on a single train or boat, so the card doesn't make sense to move the card in front of a player because they don't own the boat, they're just renting space on it. So, yeah.
Alright. Now we're moving.
So that was reservations, which we all... Did I pay my one? Yes.
No.
No.
There you go.
Okay. So then, now stuff moves, and it moves in initiative order. So...
Plane's not moving.
Nope.
Train's not moving. Train's not moving. Train is moving.
Train's moving! So the train's gonna move... 2. So it goes 1, 2. So it's spinning the night and Karlsruhe.
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 White boat's not moving.
Red boat.
Red boat is. So it's got 3. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
And then black boat is moving 2. 1, 2.
Yep.
And if there were stops in the way, it would stop.
Yep.
And then keep going, right? Like it was like, if it had a stop in Carlsberg, but it was still 3, it would go 1, 2, stop, and 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
And then...
That's why I can make 2 stops around.
Oh.
Right?
Right. But
so
if it hits that one stop, then it stops.
Yeah, if it's a one stopper, it can only stop once, and then it can't go again.
Right. Would it still complete its movement?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think it does. I think you can screw people over.
Really? I thought it was, after it's unloaded, it can still... Oh, no, I guess you move first. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't go back, but it still stays on the board. But
yeah. If you're counting on it to deliver.
And where are their adorable faces today? Oh, our adorable faces are here. I was doing the map for the movement phase. So now we do the collect money, get paid phase, but nobody had any contracts hit, so no one gets money. So next up is the refresh phase. So any boats that don't, or any vehicles, we're gonna go with that don't have a transportation marker somewhere on the board would return back to Basel at this point. If any boats had, or if any vehicles were still in Basel and had cubes on them, the cubes would be returned to the owner, which basically means
you wasted
that money to load them. and any trucks go back to the owners. And yeah, so then everybody takes a time marker off. I'm just gonna make a pie right there. That's too close for Steve to cheat. And then we put out the new contracts, and we advance the round marker.
That's pretty quick.
And it is now the next player's turn. And so now we don't bid for contracts. We just, whoever is the most broke gets first pick of contract first, and then next broke, and then least broke. Are you organizing them?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to make it a little easier.
So, because those vehicles that are on the map are already out and going, we can't load them. So the vehicles that we have are now reduced for what we want to do play-wise. I just realized the laptop's going to overheat again. Can you put something under it while John and I do contracts? My wallet's in the... We do wallets again. Or there's like a stack of coasters on the second shelf of the cart that you could do. I just like, it's humming, and I was like, oh right, it overheated last week. You know, our new table, which is not this table. I'm gonna miss the power drill marks. Like, this table has a lot of history and character.
It does.
But when you lean on it, it won't do this.
That's true.
That wasn't a sign for you to stop leaning. I just was pointing out how better our new table will be when our new table gets finished. So yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler! What do I want? It's like double your money on those contracts. Double your money plus one, basically.
Yeah.
But only if you can... Actually, no, it's not even double your money plus one.
We gotta, like, pay for the thing, too.
Well, and the quick boats are occupied.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't us. I'm very impressed the dogs aren't barking.
Boats still...
Sorry, I meant the cheap boats.
The cheap boats are definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But the...
This will be done.
The red boat will be back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the boats... But the boats, but the boats, but the boats. It's a cool song. I think I'll take the 2. And then I need 2 time, which is right here.
Oh, look at that.
Look at there.
I will take... Yeah, that's losing money. Did that.
Dreamhouse ordered. Yeah! It's a great game.
I'll take the 4.
I think it's the new table. Similar look. Maybe it's the old table.
You could build a little arm that comes out with like holes in the bottom. Like it holds a laptop.
Oh, well, I like the cart.
Yeah, the cart's
It's got the
cool.
it's got the bowls on it. It's got... We have table questions on the table. Answer given. Oh, okay. Yeah.
On.
This is the old table. I'm kind of sad that it's the old table. I love this table.
Are you getting rid of it?
No. It's going in the attic, I think.
Craft table, most likely.
Alright, so you get to load first?
I do. But I can't load on a boat that's not here yet.
Certainly not. Europe.
Yeah. So,
Just load up the trucks.
I could just load up my trucks and drive it, because it actually... I could do 2 trucks.
Or if you want to join me on something, I'd be happy to combine forces.
Well, we can't combine forces in paying for the stop.
Well, you pay for the stop.
Oh, I'll pay for the stop. Yeah, there goes my profits. I think I'm not gonna load anything this round.
Okay.
I'm not gonna load anything.
What's yours, Steve?
I'm going to 1, so I have to go by train or by truck.
Right.
Yep.
And that train is not
It's not on the station.
economical.
Yep.
Alright, 4. I load up 7.
So unless you're going through Strasbourg.
Nervenstein. Oh, all the
It's not
games
paid
I
for,
ever
though,
thought
right?
Tiff would say was a great game. Dreamhouse was
Yeah,
not one.
I'd have to pay. Yeah, I'd have to pay the 4.
So that would just give me 7.
We like Dreamhouse a lot. Also, we enjoy Whistle Stop, and we'll be streaming Whistle Stop hopefully before Gen Con. It kind of depends on when it gets here.
That might be $6. Not great.
She gave up on the antler. Is just trying to get food out of the toy again. There's no food in there, dog. I'm gonna go open the windows. Because it is definitely cool enough now.
Sure.
Something I was pretty sure reading from the examples is trucks, you pay 1 per truck for moving 1 or 2 spaces, I think.
Right.
I seem to recall that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always pay the fee for the movement, and then you get the speed of the...
Yeah.
It's very warm.
Or not one, but one cost.
My turn then?
Yep.
Love, do you want a cider?
Good trucks.
I'm good for now, yeah.
Oh, I should pay 7. Something 3.
And then I will pay 4. Which allows me to, I think for trucks, you put your trucks on the map right away.
No. Okay, I'm only going to do 6.
Okay, oh, oops. So we're in the reservations phase.
Alright, so it's me first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will pay 4, which now I am completely broke. Put this here.
I thought this was the other... Oh, crud! The fridge just broke again.
Oh no.
The handle just broke.
What?
The handle just broke.
Oh.
I guess we're getting a new fridge sooner than I
I
thought.
mean, we can duct tape it or something.
Did
It
the
broke.
plastic broke? You just get it
Right
apart.
at the screw joint.
Is it the handle that broke or the door?
It's the handle.
That should be easy to replace.
Well,
Unless you really want to
sorry, a shelf
excuse.
that's broken.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of just like, maybe it's time.
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla
Yeah.
Glue. We do have some Gorilla Glue. I don't know how well it
Or
works.
epoxy.
Plastic. Epoxy would probably be better.
Would you like to reserve anything? I imagine not.
No, I could. Oh, I can't screw with you guys. I can't reserve anything I don't have anything loaded on.
Yeah.
All right.
And Steve, you're not reserving anything, obviously.
Nope.
Alright, so this one moves 3. 1, 2, 3. This moves 2.
1, 2.
3. So that goes to 6.
Did epoxy work?
And then
No, you did
2
Gorilla
for
Glue.
black.
But a Gorilla Glue does have different epoxies. Okay.
Alright.
And then trucks move last.
Yes.
So I will pay 2, 1 per truck.
Nice. And then unloading stuff. So the ship unloads.
Mhm.
That's 6, so I get 18.
Yep. John's rich again.
Yay! I was completely broke. Steve, you unload. This goes away, right?
Oh,
Or it's 21.
Yeah, that's our contract. What are you owing?
I think we just unload when we move.
But it
Yeah.
doesn't. I just do it in a contract phase. It doesn't make sense to have cubes on the board and then also move them off the board. Like move them from in front of you to on the board.
Right.
Well, no, because I think you could stop, unload, and then I can keep going at
This
speed.
is true. Yes.
Okay.
But nobody did that.
So we'll do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I will unload for today.
And then pay.
Would you like to fill a contract?
Everything's moved.
Yes.
So we're at the contract phase.
Yep.
Do you want to fulfill that contract?
I would like to fulfill that contract.
Cool.
Yay, you did it.
Yeah.
And then I will keep it. So
10.
We'll get to 10.
Trucks come back.
Weird elongated beeping noise. Yeah, we don't have that. There's no longer beeping noise. Unless it's my fridge being like, I'm dying.
Or the fan. But...
I'm dying.
Alright. Round 3.
So let's go away.
I'm not doing so hot, kid. Oh, right. Everybody,
Oh, some faraway
Time.
contracts. Yep.
time reduction. $10. Oh, wait. Also, this made its destination.
Oh, you're right.
So this comes
No.
back.
No.
Yes, it's this face.
Uh,
The stop comes off
If there's no longer any goods.
because
Yeah,
the
it has
boat
no
got
goods.
to the stop and
Yep.
there was no more goods, so it goes back.
but it's only if it has no goods and no stop.
And both of those conditions were met.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's not accurate at all. There we go. Like, I don't know where to put our faces in this one. Like, where do you... I guess we could do, like, this?
Yeah.
I guess that works.
Is the game timed? Yeah, there's limited rounds. 10 rounds in a 3-player.
Yep. So we're on the beginning of round 3, and I get to pick contract first. Can you put the phase maker down? Yep. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well. I'm just like so torn on what to do. What to do. I'm gonna take this 8.
Yeah.
Wait, why would I take this 8 and not this 8? I guess if I don't have $5, but I think I'll have $5. I'll do this 8. And it's 4 time. Okay. Steep turn.
Take the 9.
Oh.
You may have 5 or 4. Is it worth?
Well.
What's the upside down card by your hand?
Completed.
Oh, that's your completed one.
Because you have to keep
Did you
completed
keep-
because they're
Oh,
a
you do?
tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker.
Third one. I will take.
I love knitting. It's too hot to knit. A lot of publishers are also doing pre-orders directly. I thought this was the other cider in the bottle, and so I
I'll take
poured
that
it,
8.
and I didn't pour a lot. But yeah. Can you help a sister out? You're not my sister.
I'm
That's
sorry, not your sister.
I messed up your. Alright.
Okay. It's loading.
Loading.
I get to load first. And the slow boat is not back yet. But I'm gonna
The medium boat
load.
is.
I need to do this because this has not been marked. It's kind of annoying that there's no way to like mark which cubes go to which contract. So, like, I could actually drop off cubes that weren't meant for a contract specifically someplace. It's kind of weird in that way. Like, I don't know what we're shipping, but we're shipping all the yellow stuff. And so nobody cares what order of yellow stuff they get.
As long as it's yellow.
As long as it's yellow. So
I mean, we're not Amazon. We're like shipping. I don't know. They're just all iPhones.
we just all ship iPhones,
Yeah.
just constantly.
You got the gold. You got the.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ship. I'm screwed. If I ship 7 things.
Take them out.
Why was I putting that on that boat? It's a 2. Oh no, the boats stop at 2s. Whew, I was like, but it moves every 3, but it still stops at 2s.
That's
Okay.
a train.
No, I was looking at the.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not back up. So I think if I do that, and then that, I'll be fine, Governor. I'm gonna load 7 cubes.
Okay.
Onto this one. So anybody else wanna? I'll start the boat. I'll start the boat moving. If
Which boat?
the red boat.
How many spaces are left?
Oh, also I have to spend
There's 5
7.
spaces.
I have exactly enough money. I have 2 places where those goods need to go. If you see what I'm putting down. So, if you want to get it moving to 8, I'll pay for it to go to my other spot. It's actually a horrible deal for you. Don't do it.
It's actually pretty bad. I'm gonna load 4 on the airplane.
Whoa.
If anybody would like to join me.
Going on the airplane.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep. Wait, no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Airplanes are expensive.
There we are.
Need to give up and pass out.
When cubes are out on the board, what happens?
They're on the board.
If like they.
Yes. If they stay on the board between turns, it's $1 per cube.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna go all in on the plane.
Wow.
So I'm gonna pay 6. And I'm gonna mortgage a truck.
Why mortgage on a truck? Oh, because you need the money to fly the plane.
Yep.
Technically, you couldn't do that until you actually went to spend the money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Standard board game. Can't go into debt because you feel like it.
Yeah. Just to,
I played too
Too
many
much money.
games with a friend who just would always attempt to go into debt whenever they felt like it in any game ever.
Yeah.
can you move it down 4, please?
And then we learned that was illegal.
In basically every board game ever.
Because of people like him.
So you just have a giant amount of money.
Okay, we ready for
Yeah.
stops? Okay, I will pay for the number 2 stop for the boat. Using all of my money.
Yay.
I am now
Ooh.
broke.
Okay, so I'm on this boat. It gets to 2. That marker comes off, and so if I don't pay for the other marker on the board, then everything's just going to come off.
Yep. So the boat's going. It's leaving port.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay for the other marker, it will, once it meets its stop, it will just go back to Basel. And anything on it comes off.
No, only if it... The timing is a part of this. If there's still goods on it, it won't automatically go back to Basel.
No, because there's no stops for it to go to.
Not until the movement phase.
Yes, not until the next movement.
So we
but
can
it
wait
doesn't stop, because it still has movement. So it'll move back. It will stop and just go back at the end of the phase. There's a whole paragraph on this.
Yes, there is, but...
I think Steve's right.
Yes, so this is what I was trying to say before. If at the end of the round in the cleanup phase, it doesn't have any containers and it doesn't have any stops, it'll go back to Basel. But if it still has containers, it won't go back until until the next movement phase.
There's also a thing if it doesn't have any tokens on the board for it, it goes back.
At the start of the next movement phase, so people have the next round to put a stop on the board for it.
Put a stop to it.
Yeah. So the timing is very precise.
Yep. I think that sounds right.
Yes. So as long as somebody else starts moving it, you don't have to pay for your stop until the next round.
Mm-hmm.
But like in my case with the plane, I need to put a
have
stop
to.
because otherwise, if it has containers on the board at Basel at the end of the round and it has no stops,
Everything comes off.
everything comes off.
Right.
So there's a little bit of chicken, and somebody has to start it moving.
Yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to put out a marker. So it's a chicken between you and me, whether you want to.
Well, Tim has to decide first, too.
Exactly.
Well, but do I?
Well, yeah, because you're lowest in capital orders.
But when we hit that phase, I will have money.
Right, but you're only getting. I guess you're getting 11.
Well, I can decide, because there's not enough containers on that to fill this order. Like, I can either do 3, or I could do 5 and get the rest of this order there someplace else, somewhere else.
Right, but you would have wasted $3 or $2.
No, because they could still go.
True.
If I chicken you and you pay,
yeah,
they'll still get there.
All right, let's do it.
I'm just saying.
I've read it. I've read it multiple times because it was a little confusing initially. But there's basically two stops that'll go.
And that would make it a lot more interesting rather than just like, oh, well, you have to put the markers out.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna have some interesting play interaction. But we've done reservations. We're on reservation phase. I did mine.
Steve still needs to do his.
Yes.
Yep. So I am going to send the plane to Dusseldorf.
So you're gonna mortgage a truck first, right?
Yes. So I have to mortgage a truck. So I'll go up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then down 12.
Okay.
Oh.
So next phase.
Oh, you're not doing a reservation?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
we're
I'm
playing
not gonna
chicken.
Yep.
Okay, so now stuff moves.
Plane does move. It moves 9.
Yeah, so
which
it
is
just goes
all the way there.
So it just goes directly to Dusseldorf,
And
and then I unload. Yep.
Everything.
So then this comes off immediately.
White train doesn't move. Red train does. It moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. 1. So it unloads.
Yep.
There.
And the marker comes off.
Marker comes off. Black
So
train.
there was a thing in the thing that if it still has movement left and there's nothing higher, it goes lower.
I think there was.
Which is where the chicken part gets worse for you, because it'll still have movement left, so it'll move back.
Move back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll do the black train. So black train moves twice to 6. Right there. Red boat moves 3. 1, 2. It stops here.
Yeah. If, on the other hand, transport has no reservation on the board at the beginning of this phase, it immediately returns to battle. But it doesn't say what happens if It
more markers.
still has move and there's no markers. It talks about what happens if there's no markers on a higher number. It goes to a reservation on a lower number.
I think it just moves because the markers are just stops, not destinations.
Yeah, I guess.
But would it just...
It just says it moves towards the closest city with a higher number.
Yeah.
That has a matching reservation marker. If a transport does not have any reservations in a city with a higher number, it moves toward the closest city with a matching reservation and a lower city number.
Yep.
But there isn't any. So what happens then?
Always move at the speed indicated. It may end sooner if the transport has made its maximum number of stops.
It's not.
It hasn't.
Or if there's no other reservation markers.
Oh, okay.
So it won't move to 3.
It'll
just
sit
stop
at
at
2.
2. Awesome. How much would you like to unload? We did it. Figured it out.
We did.
Would you like to unload anything?
Oh,
at
how much do I
Carl's-
want to unload? Mm.
Sloppy grammar will make almost everything.
They're talking about the disappearance of on accident, or the prevalence of on accident versus by accident.
Ah.
It's a great question. It's a great question. I'll unload 5.
Okay. Alright. Next phase.
Contract completion.
Excuse me. I still start.
That's right.
So I get $11.
It's,
I'm not broke anymore.
now it's speed. Though it's changes, like, while we do this.
Yeah, which is silly, but, well, it's sort of...
Yeah,
so
but
whoever
if
hasn't
you've
yet.
gone, you haven't gone. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I will earn $25.
Nice.
So I'm at 28.
What about all by myself? Is by myself
I will earn $15, please.
correct?
Oops.
29.
Okay, well, this is going to be a horrible game of chicken.
I've got markers to spare. So do you. Oh, marker to spare?
Yeah. Markers, time is spent. Alright. Next round, my big contract will finally come in. Which is important. Alright, so
Your
anything
stuff comes off the board and the plane comes back.
Oh, great.
This train comes back. The red train.
Yep, red train comes back.
Everything else has still got stuff on it.
Yep. Okay.
Does the black boat really only move twice? I guess it has.
It's moved 3 times. It's going very slow. 3
Oh
times.
no, it should have moved to 6.
It
Yeah.
is at 6.
No.
Oh, yes, it should be at 6. I
Yeah.
thought I was confusing it with the black train. Yes. Don't screw me like that, man. Wait. Oh, the train. Oh my gosh. The train is stopping in 7.
It's
Yeah,
stopping
and
next
the
round.
boat is stopping next turn. Because I got it at 5, and it was going to only have 1 left. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does all these don't come off though at that point, right? Like if you don't fulfill a contract, everything still stays on the card.
I think everything stays on the card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can use a different contract.
Yeah. Because it's not...
Okay, speaking of which, we need contracts.
Contracts.
Oh,
Rounds
and then
4.
everybody's
Is that
on
right?
time,
Yeah,
right?
we're on round 4. We all timed. Did you time?
Yeah.
I time.
Me time, I time, you time?
Here's the 10. Ooh.
And Steve mortgaged a truck to fly a plane.
I'd do it in real life if I could.
If you had a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know what you really mean when you ask if we can buy a truck. Or rent a truck. Or just be a truck.
Be a truck. Be a truck. Be a truck.
If you can be anything, be a truck. Or Batman, I guess.
It's a illusion. I wanna be fast.
Batman's sort of turning into a villain.
I mean, you either live long enough to become... Or you die a hero, or you live long enough to become a villain.
And Batman is becoming a villain.
Yeah.
Yep.
true. It's true. It's true.
Superman 2, right?
Is that where the quote's from?
No, that's
Quote
Batman.
is from Batman.
I don't know. Yes, but the quote is from Batman. Anyway, I need to take a turn. I'm so broke. I guess I will take this 6. Okay, it's your turn.
It is my turn. I'm gonna take the 9 again.
Wow. I'll take the 10.
And we don't have to take contracts. I don't want to.
I know, but you
That's
can only
kinda
get
how
one a
you-
turn.
We need more time markers. I need 2 more.
Okay, so there's now the load phase.
It's still
Phase
Tiffany.
is a technical term for that, yes. It is still Tiffany, and I'm gonna have a contract rolling this phase. It's gonna be great. But doesn't necessarily help me. $11. Oh, I put 6 time markers on that because I was not thinking. There we go. Just cheating. Like a Steve. Oof.
Round 5 now?
Round 4. It's slow going, but quick.
Yeah.
Mostly because I sit here and do this. The things I want to load aren't in Harbor. Okay. I will load the red train with 7 cubes.
You're dead to me.
I mean, how much do you want me to load it with? Because I only have 7 cubes.
I also only have 7 cubes.
And
I
it can
want
take-
to load it with 7 cubes.
And I can take 10.
Yep.
You can put 3 on there. There's a shiny nice white train right here.
I can't. Yeah.
The white
I
train
mean-
still takes 3 turns to go where I want to go. Is the problem.
That's true.
Choo choo.
But you can shave a
divide.
turn if you do trucks.
Well, and you
take a
can
look.
It's true.
split your cargo across multiple trains because you know that train is going to at least 6 or 8. So, what's your you got the 9.
So I could pick it up along the way, but I
Well,
feel like that
or
starts
you
getting
could
inefficient.
you could just let it go, put some cubes on it, and let it go with the knowledge that you can pay for it to keep going on a future turn. Kind of like how John did.
No risk, no glory.
That's how it goes.
No, I'm just gonna load the plane again.
Which one's your non-contract?
25.
You'll make and that's 7 off of it.
But I can do it in 1 turn, so.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet.
I think they're both hungry still. Zena is licking the mushroom. Sounds wrong.
Sounds a little wrong.
Hey, I didn't say the mushroom tip. She's licking the mushroom base.
But then you did.
She's licking the base of the mushroom.
I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna load up. I can load up as much as I want, right?
Yeah, as much as you can afford.
Yeah, we could get FedEx planes could do double duty as hot shots. They just have to remember to hit the fire retardant button and not the Amazon packages button. Yeah. Hopefully they're not right next to each other.
I'll pay 10.
19.
Oh, I had to pay for that. Okay. Alright, so now we're doing reservations.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, oof, oof. Playing chicken. And let me tell you a secret. I can't afford to do that, so it's not much of a chicken game. I paid $4.
Oh, right, because you need to do that.
Yup.
Alright, well,
And
you're
I'm
welcome.
gonna send this one to the 8. Yeah.
I understand.
Well, it needs 2 cubes from there.
Yeah.
And I have 3 rounds to do it.
Yep.
Which it can do.
Yep.
So.
I'm going to pay 3 for 8. And 5 for 10.
So
it's 8 total. Yeah.
Oof.
And then I'm gonna pay 12.
Yep. We're gonna have a problem with future contract picking up.
Steve, are you getting a payout though? Are you getting a payout this round? You are. Okay, good. I won't be last.
2 payouts actually, so I won't be last. You'll
be last for a while.
All
right, everyone good?
You're Boogie Kid. I've had that happen, and then I got a second phone. Actually, it wasn't a phone. It was what was it? I don't remember what it was, but Amazon was giving me messages that a package had been delayed after it had already been arrived, and then a second one showed up. So I returned it, and they were like, "Thanks," and then they gave me credit for the return. It was really funny. So I got a free thing.
Yes.
It worked out.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. What?
Oh.
It's coming on a train. It's on the river, John.
It is in the river.
On the bridge.
Choo 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 choo.
Black moves 2.
That train went like through the palace. Which was 2?
Black goes to black boat or train. Sorry.
Black train. Black boat goes there as well, but
so it's on 8.
How did the boat catch up to the
Yeah.
train?
Sorry.
Yes, don't screw me. The train is on 8.
Oh, no, it stops at 7.
Was it at 5?
That's where the marker is.
The marker's at 7.
Oh,
yay!
sorry.
All of my 6 cubes go there, and then it will keep moving. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have another marker.
It's gonna go away.
Yeah, so the marker comes off, and then it will come off in a minute.
Because there's no more cubes.
Yep.
This goes for. This goes 3. So that's on 5.
Yep.
And then this goes 2.
And then
it stops. And would you like to unload everything?
I would like to unload everything.
Steve's getting a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Just dump my tea into the river.
He's getting 25. I'm getting 22. It's not much better.
Ooh, I am gonna be first. Yay.
Yep.
Okay.
Contract completion. I get $22.
Wow.
Look, Ma, I have money. I'm gonna spend it all immediately again.
Didn't even have to
There you
mortgage
go,
a
cubes.
truck. Was it these?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have no cubes on the board.
I'm gonna deliver everything.
Wow.
So I'm gonna deliver 8 for here to get 25.
Shouldn't your plane have delivered last round?
35.
Didn't the plane fly up there last round?
I did it twice in a row.
Oh!
And then I'm gonna get another. So that's this one done. And then I'm gonna get another 25 for delivering 6 for this one.
Wow.
So 55.
Damn.
Damn,
And then
son.
the okay.
See ya, Bonnie. Thanks for watching
So plane
and
comes
hanging
back.
out.
Yep.
Train comes back. Black train. And black boat should come back as well.
Yeah, the only markers are the white and the red.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Coolies.
First
Time
choice.
off contracts. New contracts come out. And Steve has skyrocketed around. He is behind.
Well, I have no cubes out, so I
will
am.
take that 10, please.
Yeah,
That's sweet. That's what I was counting for.
I'll take the 9.
Yep.
Your flying trick seems to work.
Mm-hmm. You don't make a lot, but
no, you only need $7 on that.
Yeah, but I'm realizing if I can get 2 more cubes to 8 or 6, that is ideal.
So then you could grab 2 back.
Yeah, basically. But I would get 1 extra off this contract. Probably not worth it. The red boat is going to make it this round.
Yep.
Just 2. And then I need 3 more to get the big contract on that one. In the 2-player game, you can't be paid for this.
Yeah. Now we're on round 5.
Tina, has anybody told you that it's too hot to lay on me?
Okay, I'm gonna take this one. 4. Okay. Loading.
Alright, load her up, John.
Alright, 1 cube. You're going to 4?
Yeah.
Steve? Pay $2 to screw you. Doesn't seem very nice though. I guess it would cost me.
I mean, you can.
No, I couldn't, I suppose. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, Tiffany's turn. You gonna load?
I'm trying to figure that out. The slow boat.
So what's available?
Could take some up. It's not necessarily worth it. There's an interesting thing in this game where you could just load cubes with the knowledge that in the future you might want them.
That's what I did here.
Yeah.
And then I happened to get a 10 contract. So it saved me $5.
Yep. Which is interesting.
But then even if it was like an 8 or something, it still would have paid off because I could have just bought another one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to get there sooner.
Yeah.
So let's just dump everything you have.
Well, I only have 6 right now. And I need 6 to do the minimum on these contracts.
Mm.
So I will load all 6 onto this train, boat thing, this train, for $6.
I'm gonna load 14 onto the slow boat.
Wow.
Yep.
You're down to 41.
I'll just do that.
Okay.
Final.
Reservation markers. Joan.
Pass.
I will have the white train go all the way to. I should pay for it twice. No, I'll have it go to 8. So I'll pay for it to go to 8, which is another $6. 8 is a very popular stock.
Oh,
It is.
I could have put a cube on your white train.
You could have. You
So I
could
was
have
talking
put
about,
it.
I could have
You
But
can-
that gives you the power to make reservations, so you can screw someone.
Yep.
Yep.
Stop it at 2 and then 4.
But you can't make a reservation. Oh yes, that's true. Yep.
But I'm gonna
You don't have
send.
to unload.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send the black boat to Mainz. Mainz.
That's $1. Alright, movement. Plan's not moving. The train is, so it's moving 4.
Yep.
Red is moving 3. So it's on 6.
Which is where I want it to be.
Okay.
It will unload.
It won't unload there though.
Why not?
There's no reservation.
Do you want to make a reservation?
Oh, I forgot to do the reservation. Yes, that was supposed to. I was also supposed to when I had money and paid for that.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm. Not moving.
I will unload everything onto that.
Okay.
Yes. I was gonna have it go to 8. I paid for it to go to 8, and then I was gonna stop it and pay for 6. And I realized now I should have just paid for it to go to 6. But I didn't know I was gonna get a 9 and run stuff up to the 8 that way.
White boat's moving 4.
White boat moves 4.
Yep.
So it's at 8.
Yep. Red boat moves 3.
So it's also at 8.
And I will unload everything. Tiffany, do you want to unload everything?
Yes. And those cubes are gonna hang out for around if it cost me $2. Actually, I could drive.
You could drive, which...
Yep.
Well, it's the same cost.
This moves 2.
It's the same cost, and then I have to drive stuff back to Colin later to fulfill that contract. So I think I'm just gonna pay the $2 at the end of it.
Does anyone want? Do you want to do trucks? Now's the time.
No.
Nope.
No truck.
All right. So
Black boat. Oh, black boat moves. Black boat moves.
Okay.
want to complete yours first?
Yeah. So I complete this one for 20. Almost put it in my water.
So you're at 26.
Yep. Cool. They're talking about how they used to play games in the arcade.
Blue Tiffany needs food badly. They're talking about Gauntlet.
Oh.
I'll complete this 8-1 for 17 for my 4. So I'm at 28.
Tiffany's still holding up the rear.
I'm good at that. I'm just really supportive person.
Okay, and then so it is
Time markers.
so and Tiffany pays $2.
Yes, thank you. And then time markers.
Oh, I need. Yeah, I had 2 time markers and then 1 goes off.
Makes sense.
All right, contracts.
6.
An 11, an 8, a 10, 3, and a 2.
Oh, do you hear this poor dog? Oh.
All right, so you just did that.
Yep.
So
Tiff
we're
turn.
at 6.
Tiff turn to pick a thing. I'll pick up that 8.
I'll take the 10. I like the 10s.
Yeah.
For your time markers.
Yeah. You picking up a contract, Steve? He shakes his head yes, immediately.
I'm taking the 2. May I have?
Alright.
Loading up.
Loading up
Load it all up.
to the west side.
Strasbourg.
Could. Well, this is interesting. I could load up.
Actually, technically France, but I guess it isn't.
I have 7 cubes, and I could load them.
Load them all.
Well, I could load them all, which would be beneficial for this contract. The thing is, I could load them. 2 options. Basically 3 rounds versus
Right.
4 rounds.
4 hours left.
So, and we have 4 rounds left. I'm about to get 8 cubes back. I think it might be better to do. Three rounds. No, yeah, I will. It's $1 difference. It's $1 difference. I'll do the slower. Slower ride. For $7. 24.
Sean.
$5, please. Oh, wait a minute. That's
I will not load anything.
Oh, wait.
Hmm.
This red boat should have came back, right? It's still on board.
It has cubes on it.
I just put cubes on.
Oh.
Oh, because.
Yes, the red
Sorry,
boat should
yeah,
have
it
come
should
back.
have.
Well, the funny thing is the red train is empty. Oh, the red train should have come back because it was empty. It has a marker out, but it's empty.
So it should. The markers and the train come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one came back because it stopped.
Right.
And then this should have come back
Right.
because it's actually empty.
Yeah, no more cubes. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Reservation?
Yeah, I will reserve a slow train up on 8 for $2.
It's on 10 for $3.
Oh.
And then I will put a stop on 2 for $1. Slow boat.
Slow boat?
Slow boat right past too.
Yeah. It's going to move.
It'll move up. Oh, and then it'll move back down.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you can bounce it up and down. Interesting. Interesting.
Because y'all took all the evens.
Cool. Alright, so flying doesn't. White train moves 4.
Chugga chugga choo choo. It goes to 8. It's gonna drop.
It's going to stop.
It's gonna drop off all of its cubes in 8.
Boom.
There's gonna be some semis waiting for it in a hot minute.
Red train moves 3.
Oh,
no, it doesn't. Red train moves 3. Black train moves 2. White boat moves 4. It stops at 10.
And unloads.
Unloads everything.
Oh wow, you have 3 10 contracts.
Yeah.
Chestnut. Sean's gonna win.
Red boat moves 3. Let's see. Black
Slow
boat
boat moves up to.
moves 2. It stops at 4.
And then unloads 5.
Okay.
Oh, and then that comes back.
So does the white boat up there. And the. Okay.
And the white boat.
And then trucks. I'm doing 2 trucks. And I'm paying $1 for them to take 4 cubes up to Dusseldorf. So I have to pay $2.
And then they go.
Do you pay the loading cost too?
Nope.
No, that's right. Because they're your trucks.
They're your trucks. It's actually changed to a trader boat.
Yes.
So yeah.
And then they unload.
Yeah, they're gonna unload there. I'm just gonna do it at the contract phase. Which is now?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is now. So I complete this 9 contract with the semi cubes for $21. So I'm at 34.
Wait.
And then I complete the contract.
The contract.
Contract
The contract.
for 17, please.
Nice.
51.
We'll complete these 2 for
Mega time.
44 points, please.
44. 23 and 44 is 67.
Yeah.
John. And then that's all of these.
That's all of those, yeah. I mean, you still got a lot of motion, though.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh.
white boat is empty, so it comes.
Wait. I still have contracts to complete.
Oh, okay.
Miss Gun Jumper. Jumper of Guns.
I don't jump any gun. That's
That's
dangerous.
my mom's name.
That's 5.
It's gun jumpers.
Let's jump back.
It's gun jumpers.
And then I get 13, so 52.
Ooh, just barely.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, the white boat comes back.
Yeah.
My semis come back.
The white train comes back.
And the white train comes back. I'll take a boat and a train, sure.
Boat drop.
Yeah, I didn't mortgage my semis like someone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to pay that at the end of the game?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Contracts,
cost
please.
of 3. Mm-hmm.
It's cost 9.
14, there it is.
London, it's falling down. It's interesting to fly stuff into London.
Yeah.
So you're paying $17 to make
A lot of-
$28. You're making $11. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to slow boat it to Dusseldorf and then trigger the plane, because the plane's going to cost to go anyway.
Yep.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't have a whole bunch of something.
Did everybody do time?
Oh.
No, and we didn't do the round. We have 3 rounds left. It's round 7.
Oh, 4, including this one.
Math hurts my head. Indeed.
Yeah.
I will load up. I only have 8 cubes. We're taking contracts. Take the 11.
I'll take the 4.
Naomi asks if the chair is doing the trick for my back, and it is. Yes.
Yay.
I'm not sitting in it correctly at the moment, but yes, it helps a lot. And then also today I made a point of not sitting a lot, so my sit time is a little
It's
higher.
14.
I also just feel more impressive while sitting in this chair, but it helps because it reminds me to like sit back on my sit bones as opposed to.
It'll be the CBO. The chief board game boss.
The CBGO.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Is it one word or two?
I think it's
The endless debate.
It's 2.
debate over.
We didn't ask you, Chief Board Game Officer.
Oh, okay. It's my job title. All right, are we?
We're loading.
We're loading. I'm gonna load everything onto the slow white boat. Just $8. $8. Steve Areno.
I put an 8 on it.
Charge me $8.
Interesting.
Something will come along.
Yep.
How much does that cost for a stop? 5?
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch.
I mean, I guess I could only load the 6 I need, and then somebody else could load it. I mean, I guess. But I don't think anybody wants to. Hi.
That's much.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's tricky. I don't think I should... What's still back in Basel?
The white and red train and the plane. And the white boat.
Yeah, the white boat has space for 2.
It's very nice sell.
So
I
to speak.
mean, I could be talked out of not loading it completely and having 2 cubes out. I'm just saying, sir. No?
It's not worth it for me to just put...
Yeah,
4
you
cubes?
want to fill it up.
I'm saying take 2 cubes off. And then you can load 4. Sit there in one run. Okay. It's fine. I didn't want your cubes next to my cubes anyway. We would get green cubes. It would be awkward. It'd be weird. Especially if John was playing green, but he's not, so...
Okay, so cubes are load, or...
You're not going to load anything? Oh, yeah,
No.
I'll load. I'll load. $5 there for $5. Don't want to take a gamble. So if I load this and there's no marker out there, they're going to come off.
Yeah.
The end of the round.
Yep. $4 for the game.
We can get a replacement handle for the fridge
I'm going to load up 4
for $30.
there for $4. Okay, good.
Okay. Reservations.
Tiffany?
I will,
Pay 5.
yep, to reserve that one to 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't go to 11. Oh no, it can.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The boats can go to 11.
Nice.
And then I need to pay $5 for that. Thank you.
I'm gonna pay a total of $16. No, it's not return. Do you want to reserve anything?
Yes. Can I slip boat back
Why
to
didn't
4?
Steve load anything? He has a boat which has a whole bunch of cubes on it, and he's just bouncing the boat back and forth. So he loaded a whole bunch of cubes for no contracts, and now he's just loading it. He's like bouncing it back and forth.
But because I can only get 1 contract a turn, I can't. I basically, if I load anything and I don't put it on a boat going somewhere, it's kind of a waste. And all the options that I could load on that are back in Basel are too expensive to make stops from.
I'm going to London, so I paid 16. Maybe 16.
What, 16? I thought it
So
was
I'm doing
12.
a red train as well.
Oh, 6. So 51.
Yes.
Red train to where? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yep. All right, movement. This goes up to 9.
Yep.
That doesn't move. This moves up to 3. Black train moves twice to 4. This doesn't stop. White boat moves 4.
Oh, this guy has it.
Red
Just
boat moves
put
3.
just put a 3-inch screw into the fridge door
There you go.
through the handle, and it'll be fine.
Black boat moves twice. Backwards.
Oh, but I put...
It's at a reservation marker, but it's I'm not going to unload that, right?
No, it's not. It moves to 2.
But this is the highest. Oh, is it?
It moves to the lowest.
But it moves to somewhere where
It moves to the next highest
Or
from where it
that's
is.
lowest.
Right, but it currently...
It's not at. It doesn't go to the highest. With a higher number. 4 is not higher than 4. So then it moves to the lower. So then it moves down to 2.
Would you like to unload it to?
Yes.
How many?
6.
Hey, Bailey.
All right, fulfill contracts.
I feel like all of my stuff being loaded, I realize I might have just wasted
Yeah, I feel the same
2
way.
turns. But that's fine. We'll see if it works. Alright, Steve, fulfill your contract. I just reread this paragraph because of the previous debate that we had.
No, I was just wondering if I could have unloaded and then moved.
No.
Because it moves first and then you unload.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to complete the...
You'd already
2.
gotten to 4, talked with the Dark Harbor, and had the permits for unloading. And done it on the previous round. So you had to get new permits established. That's how it works.
Okay, I get $13.
It's an interesting way of counting.
Time markers.
Well, there's too much glare. I can't see on that side. Can you read the numbers?
No. The print is not great.
Yeah.
They're like
Gray
it's
on
hard
gray.
to read like right here.
Yep.
And it still has it, so it's still out there. Everything else is fine. Cool.
Fine.
Everything's fine. New contracts. Round 8.
Oh, time.
Time markers. Did you do time markers? Looks like you did. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
New
Oh, and then
contracts.
who does anybody come off?
No. Alright. New contracts. New contracts. New contracts. So, I have 2 extra cubes. Ah! The white boat's already too far for that one.
14.
Another one?
Time.
3 rounds. Technically, you have time. If the plane comes back, which the plane is going to come back for our next round, and the person has cubes and we can guarantee they load them. Alright,
So, yeah, you first.
me first. I can make $6 with this one easy trick! Which is I take this contract.
I'll take the 9.
Yep.
Something's up with the mushroom, that they both keep going after it.
Hilariously, I'm going to take another 4.
Never watched the Exit stream because she didn't want spoilers. What do we think of Exit? We enjoyed Exit, but I think we unanimously enjoyed Unlock more. But that's because the group that we were playing with, we all enjoy the classic point-and-click video games, like Monkey Island style, and Unlock has that vibe, whereas Exit has the vibe of like a normal escape room, but without the interesting running around a room checking stuff. Like, you're very in one spot.
Yeah, Exit, I think the way we described it was Exit was puzzles that involved manipulation of the game components,
Mhm.
like folding or moving or looking around the game components to figure out maybe more like combinatorical or like counting puzzles, whereas Unlock was
I'm not
more...
loading.
I'm not letting you.
I have
Uh,
nothing to load.
Okay, I'm gonna load that. Unlock was more use this object conceptually with this other object, like put a key in a door, whereas Exit's puzzles more of like, I'm gonna manipulate some stuff and figure out what the code would be.
Yeah.
So
Like,
it's
I have
abstracted.
to... Yeah, there's an abstraction. Like, oh, we found this random thing. What could this be? Like, it's not a key. It's not obviously a key. It's, like, something else. And you have to figure out how you use that thing with the other objects and things that you have. Very much like a point-and-click game.
Right.
So I'm gonna load 7. I have 3, so I'm gonna load 7 cubes.
Onto the white train.
Yes.
Say, white boat's gone.
All I got is the white train.
Yep.
I mean, you have the poor boat bouncing back between...
Yeah.
That poor boat. That boat's angry
Just wants
at
to
you.
go home.
Yeah.
Had some short time. So you paid 7?
I did not.
Do you want to?
Thanks, regulatory.
A reservation.
governance.
Yes.
What would you like to reserve?
I'm reserving in 5.
Here?
Yes.
All right. Fancy.
So it's going to go a very short hop. Oh, wait, the boat can't go to 5.
Certainly can not.
I think our favorite moment in
Would you like
Unlock
it to unload
was
it in 6 and then move it by trucks.
Yes, that means I'm making $5. But it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Spend $5, please.
I think our favorite moment in Unlock was
I'm gonna spend $4.
like, oh, we need to give this to this or
9.
not 9. It was just a like, oh, it would totally make logical sense to use this item for this. Where in Exit, it was like, oh, we need to manipulate the game components in this way. Like they were both aha moments, but one was the like, oh, this makes sense thematically, and the other was like, oh, we can do this with the game components. So,
did you move me back 4? All right. Playing moves.
Funny enough, we own all the Exit games out right now, and I'm not interested in playing them. We like started the Secret Lab.
I am.
And I want to finish that one, but like I'm not super psyched about it.
This goes. Oh, thanks. 4. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This goes 3.
Yep.
So it goes to 6. That comes off. I'm not gonna unload anything. That goes 2. So it goes
Still
to
not there
6.
yet.
4 for the white boat.
Howen stops at 6.
Stops at 6.
Stops at 6 briefly.
What would you like to
It's
unload?
very important. It's only unloading 2. And they're gonna go on a semi.
For $1.
$1.
Red boat moves 3. 2, 3.
No. Oh, where's the semi going? Because the semi.
The semi is going. Well, the semi doesn't move yet.
Yep. Black boat moves 2 and stops and unloads 3. I'm assuming.
Oh, sorry. And then also the white train should have unloaded too.
Is the white train at a?
No,
train's
white
not at a
train's
stop?
going to 11. The white boat unloaded 2.
No, the white train.
White train's not at a stop.
White train's not at a stop.
Where's the white train stop?
Here, it stopped there. So
Why? It
because
doesn't
I
have
unloaded.
There's no token.
Oh, there
Because
was.
I already took it off.
What do you want to unload?
Just
Oh.
all of it.
You handed me a boat. You didn't hand me a. You handed me a boat token. You didn't
No,
hand me
I
a
handed
train
you the
token.
boat token for 6.
Did you do the train token?
Yes, I did all of it. I
You
just
did.
didn't unload the cargo.
Yeah.
Go back in time. The
Unloading
skeptical.
this.
I did
We
all
can
that. I
only
just
time
didn't.
travel by orgasm. That's not stream sync.
Yes, thanks. Yeah.
All right. Steve's gonna shoot up even more.
We all move. Oh, semi.
Shoot up
Where's it? Where's?
I realized how it came from.
The
Yeah.
semi is going to Frankfurt, and unloading its 2
Complete that one.
to give me $11. $11.
First. No, not
And then my stomach comes back.
so.
Which might be
Boo.
conducive to time travel. They're really
You're
interested in
paying.
the
You're gonna do both your contracts.
Well, you do first.
I'm not gonna do anything.
You're not gonna do anything.
I have
Then
no-
yeah, I'm
I have
gonna
no
do
cubes.
both.
Oh no, I do actually.
Oh
sorry.
yeah, London.
Of course I am. Sorry. 28 points, please.
It is a tragedy, Looper. We still haven't played that. I want to play that game. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, also, I need to figure out
So
what the
it's
streak
28?
is.
28.
75. 47, 28, 75.
Yeah, sounds right. What do you got?
Actually, only 6 and 4, 15 and 11, 26.
26.
It's 78, 84.
Next week is Skyward.
Cool.
Still don't know what our Thursday stream is.
Next week is what?
We're streaming Skyward on Tuesdays.
Skyward.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'll have to-
Skyward or Skyward?
Skyward.
Skyward.
Ward.
Word.
These
Okay.
come off, right?
Yeah, so anything that isn't currently going somewhere. So I think that's just the...
yeah.
Oh, and the
And-
plane.
Oh, this is Rhein River Trade.
Cool. Penultimate round.
Yep.
Favorite word.
Such a good word. So if you got stuff that needs big deliveries, forget about it.
14.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, but you could fly it. You could fly it.
Well, but if you're trying to get to like 9, I guess you still could still fly. Or no, 11. There's another 14.
Well, I'm picking a contract last, and I only get one, so...
Yeah.
31.
John is...
Are we doing anything
second.
special for...
But I think you might be in position to win
August?
because you are close in points, but you have contracts to pay out.
I do. I'm going to be getting
A lot.
43 points.
Yeah.
Is it...
It's interesting because we're all completing probably all completing the same number of contracts.
In theory. We have to see.
But I don't know if there's enough contracts that I can pick up.
Right.
I assume it's 5.
I think you shuffle it.
No, it's exactly the number.
Nice.
They
Okay.
calculate it. But I don't.
I'm losing. Not that much. Well,
You're going to get quite a bit.
I get $50 from what I have on the board, but I don't think that's enough considering you're also still getting another.
Oh, you unloaded your truck, right?
Oh yes, that got unloaded. So I have 2 cubes to spare, so I could do this contract for $6. So I should be getting 7 cubes back this round,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll be back. That's going to the end of the game. Wait. This boat should be moving 4 around.
But there was a marker on 6, remember?
No, but it still goes.
Yeah, it should have
It
continued.
still keeps
It should
moving.
have
Oh, right.
continued.
Because there's more up
You're
there.
right, sorry.
Don't terrify
Yes,
me
but
like
you would have
that.
needed to do that after you unloaded.
I didn't move it. The boat should have moved it. The boat moves on its own. I don't move it.
No, you have to move it, move it.
Like, move it, move it?
Move it, move it.
You gotta move it,
You
move it.
gotta move it, move it.
Dance sequence. See, it's times like these that I do wish that I just would go back and edit and add things in post. Just felt like a dance party for a second.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm ahead, but yeah, John gets to pick the shorter contract first. I might not. There might not be something that I can complete that'll be left for me to choose.
Yep. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna take the one.
there's the 4 trains still,
There is the 4 train.
so any of those contracts are completable.
Entirely, yes. The question is, this will cost me $17. So again, I'm only getting $11. But if somebody takes... Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'm taking a plane. Going to London. Alright, John.
Yeah.
Is John winning again? John's always winning.
But John, you have 6 cubes, so...
I do only have 6 cubes.
It's
So...
like digging through this collection of games.
The best bet is that 4.
Mm.
Yeah. Because then you're not locked in on a destination.
Exactly.
You know, we never did do the Samara stream.
Oh, have you played it?
Yes!
What'd you think? Or do you want to do the
We
stream
need
first?
more than 2 players.
Ah,
It does. We do really want to do that stream. Okay, then I've got to pick something.
It's far too hot. I had to open the door.
Tricky. Yeah.
stream roundhouse.
Well, we're looking for Thursday dates right now, not Tuesdays. We need a Tuesday. We need a Thursday this week. So if you want to come on Thursday.
Wow, if you fly to Frankfurt for that one, you break even. 12 and 5. It's going to be 12 to land and then 5 to load cargo.
It's a public service.
Yep. It's a tragedy, but I think I will load, or I think I will get. Yeah, I wish I could somehow get 2 contracts, but I feel like it could be fun to use the 2-player rule in this,
Right.
where you can get another one, but for one less time, because it's.
Yeah, and just load up on the contracts. And
But our
double
boats
up
are
and-
pretty limited already.
True.
Or not boats, our stuff.
True. But
My
There's a-
DIY
there's a
dice
lo-
bag video does have a lot of views, yep. But the first dice bag video, the second dice bag video, not so
Wow,
much.
24K.
Yep, it
Nice.
is my most popular video by far.
Very cool.
I get pictures for it. I get pictures and like messages of people making my bag probably at least once every other week. When we're close to like holidays, I get a bunch.
Nice.
Like Valentine's, I get a ton. Christmas, I get a ton. And then I get like ones where people just do them for birthdays for other people. I've gotten like DMs that made them for like all their players. So yeah.
Maybe you could do snake draft for contracts.
Hey, let's stop trying to improve the game and just play it.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
It's your turn. Yeah.
Oh, no one told me!
Yeah, we're waiting for you to load contracts.
I'm not doing anything. I have 2 cubes. London's not satisfied with 2 cubes.
Oh, you're not going to be able to finish it then?
Yeah, you can.
No.
Unless somebody takes the plane.
The plane can only fly 9.
Oh, my life. I can't do it then.
You can
Unless
mortgage
I-
one. You could stop at a town and then pick up a cube and then keep going.
The plane only can go...
You can stop at
I can drive a single cube up,
down from 11 down to 9.
or no, from 8 up to 9.
Just remember that the plane moves first. So you have to unload this round.
The plane's still parked there. It's fine. The 8 is unloading this round.
Yeah, it's still parked there, so you can still load it up.
Yeah.
But I have to move at least 1 cube.
Yep.
Ugh.
Would you like to load those 2?
No, I want to just go back in time and take a different contract. But fine, I will load these 2.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
Oh, no, you can't.
The plane won't even fly unless there's 3 in
Oh,
it.
no.
Dang it. I don't know why I thought that would work in my head. Well,
I mean,
used $4.
someone else could put a cube into the plane just to get it moving.
That would be quite the public service.
Alright, well, do you just want to fly your shit to Frankfurt?
But you're not going to Frankfurt.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is flying to Frankfurt.
He is flying to Frankfurt.
Oh.
You could just fly yourself to Frankfurt.
Oh. That's a good deal for you, actually.
Well, it is and it isn't. I want to put 2 cubes on it.
I don't think we can split the reservation cost.
No, we
Oh.
can't.
So one of us would have to pay it.
But it would
We
save,
both have to pay.
It would save you $6 though.
Because you have to pay to get it to go to Frankfurt. And I have to pay to get it to go to London.
Yeah.
Slash, No.
Well,
Even if it stops at Frankfurt, it would still keep going.
No, I
No,
know,
it would,
but I have to have it stop
I
twice.
can't make. I wouldn't.
This isn't
make
worth
money
it
on
at all for me because I have to make it stop twice. One to pick up extra cubes, and then again to go to London.
It could stop at Frankfurt, right?
No.
If
I mean, it could. It's literally, it makes no sense for me to do it. Because
it's
I would be
$12 per
paying
stop.
12 bucks per stop, and I need it to stop twice.
Oh.
Which it breaks even.
Yep.
And I'm losing money loading cubes. And I'm losing money by moving cubes to it.
Yeah.
So I just am screwed.
Although you are gonna lose $4.
I am going to lose $4. Yeah. Yeah, you keep smiling. Yeah. Keep smiling.
All right, Johnny, you loading?
I screwed up.
6.
69. The dogs are getting quieter. Are there Chewy toys, new, soft, quiet Chewies? Or is it a quiet Tuesday, Thursday?
We don't have the Noms Chewies.
They got antlered Chewies, which is like more work for them, and so they were working on it harder. And it's just, it was really hot today, and it's still really hot inside.
I'm gonna
so
put
there's still
5 on the train.
Yeah.
And
Xena is currently shaking a toy
I'm gonna put 4
under the table though, so she's.
It's my only chance.
Her energy level is ramping up.
So that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
that's 9.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Did you see that tweet going around? It was like the year 2300. These kids asked his Grandpa, why do we count 68, nice, 70?
Yeah.
Yep.
Flying? No one's flying. Oh, reservations. Sorry.
I'm not reserving anything except for my own
I'm reserving
tears.
you for $1.
And then I'm gonna reserve weight train
For 6, where are you going?
Yep. Frankfurt.
Yeah, so you're on nice.
Yep, I'm on nice.
Alright, so train moves 4. Red train moves 3. Stops it there. I will unload everything.
That one's lost.
Black train moves 2.
And unloads everything! Woot woot. Chugga 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 choo choo.
White boat moves 4. Stops at 11. I will unload
Everything.
Oh, you'll unload it.
Just throw it at him.
Yeah, right. Red boat moves 3. Stops at 10. I'll unload everything. And black boat moves 2.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna drive a semi to London. There's tunnels.
You're gonna do it?
You can't take semis to London.
You can only fly to London.
You can fly a semi to London?
Only if the plane was there. Okay, I completed my 2 contracts for $50.
Actually, 93.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
What do you mean, actually?
I will complete 2 contracts as well. So I have 4 on 9, which is 21. And 5 on 10, which is 22. So that's 43.
Can I see the rules? Maybe there's a way to salvage this.
So that's
Maybe there's a bonus engine
101.
movement.
And Steve, I'm doing
Oh, did anybody, are any of those cubes going off the board?
all my purples.
So,
all the
At the end of the game, you pay a penalty for your unfilled orders. You pay 1 capital for each container currently on a transport, and 9 capital for each truck still mortgaged.
Wow.
So you have to end perfectly. Also, on the last run... What?
Oh, there's something about orders on the last turn, right?
Yeah, so in the last turn, instead of taking an order from the orders list, players may choose 1 order from those that they have already fulfilled.
Oh,
Paying 3 capital is a delivery discount. In
Right.
this case, they turn it back over and place it face up in front of them with the indicated time tokens on it.
Wow.
What was I
Time
going to say?
tokens
Time tokens off contract.
Paying 3 capital as
Did
a
you do your time
delivery.
token?
I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah. Alright. So I could complete another contract again,
But it costs you 3.
but it'll cost me 3.
But
And you still have to load the cubes.
White boat, red train, black train, and red boat all come back. So you have to pay 3 capital to
get one back, and then you still have to load it and do everything else. But I do not go
Could we
first.
see the contracts?
Yeah, Steve.
Oh. Whoa.
111. It's impossible.
Your trucks can move too.
Oh, right.
So you could fly it.
Could fly and fly.
But planes can take max 6.
Right. So that would only be...
Steve picks first.
That would only be, what, 12...
$10 profit. Or no,
18...
$9 profit.
Well, no. Plus you have to drive.
$7.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you can't take 6 cubes. You can't.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't even do it on
Can't
that
do it,
one.
Yeah.
You have to do the 23, so you're looking at like a $5 profit.
Jeez. What's the point?
Well,
Ooh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We come for you. Bad trains, bad trains.
that seems pretty good if I just did a 5.
Oh, and just fly to Frankfurt again? Oh, you already
No,
have a 5.
because
So you have 6 going there anyway. Or no, you have...
Yeah, I can make it work, but
You already loaded it.
yep. But I can't do both, right? It's either
You get 1, either way.
yeah. So I think that's my best option because I'll just make 34, which is not a lot, but yeah. I'll just take this. Tiffany.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make back some of my stupid London money.
You went to London and you gambled.
I didn't even go there. I just bought a plane ticket. Saying I didn't even buy a plane
You should have bought one on Southwest where you can change it for free.
I don't think
There's
they
that
fly
whole
to London.
change fee you have to pay.
They don't fly to London.
It's not my problem.
If Southwest... Oh, if Southwest flew to London,
Terrible.
we would not be spending all of our points going to, like, Dallas, Texas for BGG-Con. We'd be going to UK Games Expo.
Actually, I wonder...
Speaking of which, can I go to UK Games Expo next year and vlog it? Totally not.
When is it?
It's right before Origins.
Sure.
You heard it here, folks!
Hey! It's exciting.
Can I also go to Tokyo and do the Tokyo Toy Fair?
Gotta pick.
Ooh, go to Tokyo.
Tokyo Toy Fair is only one day.
The UK Games Expo is...
Like 4. Angela and Naomi just witnessed. Witness me!
Okay. You picked one of your old contracts?
I did.
I just...
I guess, yeah,
wonder-
you gotta pay your 3 count. I guess that way you can use up stuff that like you have loaded or
Right.
whatever.
No.
I wish I'd remembered that rule because we could have planned ahead for it.
Right.
I wouldn't have done anything differently because that was the only thing I could have loaded. But so
Okay. Steve load.
Oh, Steve loads first.
Steve loads first.
I imagine
I
he's not.
don't load anything.
You
There's
don't
no
load
way.
anything.
There's no way I could get to 5 unless I flew.
Well, yeah, but you could pay.
You're
Deliver a
stuff
few
like 5.
extra cubes.
I need
You're gonna need
1
5 and
cube,
4.
which would get $2.
That's totally worth the $12.
No, it's just I'm delivering 5 to this one and 5 to that one. So I'd need a strategy
You're
to get
delivering
$2.
5 and 4.
You only have 9
Oh
cubes.
right, yeah, I'm delivering 5 and 4. So So I
2 cubes. That's totally worth the $12.
let's see. What would it cost me? I'd have to use the 4
$13.
or I'd have to use the 4 train or the 4 boat, which would cost me 5, and then another 2 to load it on trucks.
I could probably
That'd be 7.
Indiegogo or Kickstarter a UK Games Expo blog.
7 to get me 4.
Sorry, just like thinking now.
Tiffany?
I'll load the black train.
Okay.
Because it's the cheapest.
With 8, I imagine?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna load
For $8.
8 as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, no, hold on. 6. I'm gonna load everything. 9. There. $9.
But that doesn't even take. Oh, you have 2 going for. Okay, I understand. I understand. Alright, reservations. I'm having reservations about getting that London contract. But I don't go first in this phase. It's still C.
I am not doing an additional reservation, I guess, because my train is just going for free.
There you go.
Okay. I will pay the $2
To go to.
to go to 2.
Pay the $5 to go to 4.
Okay.
I'm 100.
And then looks like I move first.
Yep, so white train. Would you like to unload everything?
I would like to unload everything.
All 9 cubes.
Red train doesn't move. Black train moves to 2.
Unloads everything.
This moves to 4. That's everything. This moves to 4. Unloads everything.
The cat.
The cat's sneezing. It's very adorable. Alright.
That's a lot of cubes, John.
Rival boat. He even used rival boat companies to do it.
I did. Put them against each other.
Alright. Contracts. Diva, do a contract.
I mean, technically, they don't go back until you move them back early. I get
I didn't even get
32. 69 plus 32 is
Nice.
1. It's 109. 111?
11.
Made $7 on that. I get $17, which is $7 more than I had.
So, 100.
I got $100.
I'm at 36 points. So I'm at 30 points, 120.
Yep.
John wins.
And
But
then
not yet.
And then I lose money
I
from
also.
mortgaged crook.
Oh.
He was 9.
It is $9.
Yep. That's right. And I lose $4, so I don't have 100 because of the London fiasco, which is what I'm going to officially title that.
What was you were the Yellow Wing Transit Company?
Instant delivery.
Delivery?
I thought that we could do it instantly.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
why I was like,
Blink your
sure,
eyes and
we'll
there
do it.
is.
It's okay. I'm ocean delivery and I dumped a bunch of my stuff into the ocean.
And that's Rhein River Trade. John has 120, Steve has 102, and I have 96. So there's that.
So did everybody complete 10 contracts except
John
for Tiffany?
refreshed a contract.
So I didn't complete 10.
Ah, okay. Well, you did one twice, so.
I also have 9
But it's
contracts.
still only 9 cards.
Yeah.
Right?
So for tiebreaker
If there
purposes-
was a
and
tie,
you paid 3 to do it, right?
Yep. So if there was a tiebreaker, then I would have lost.
Well, against.
In case of a tie, highest number of orders wins, still a tie joint winner. So if you go back on a contract, if you
Right.
complete one every round, then someone else went back. Yeah, okay. So important as far as tiebreakers go. So I completed the most contracts.
You did.
So I
Nice,
win.
done.
No, it's a tiebreaker.
No, I mean I win that
Back
competition.
Back up.
I win the competition that doesn't lead to the winner of the game.
Got it. Okay. Anyway,
I also mortgaged the most trucks.
I think it's interesting because if you play this game in the way that kind of makes sense of like, oh, I got a contract, I'll load a ship and go to it,
Right.
you're not going to win.
No.
But if you play this game of,
You gamble.
why can't I just load a ship with everything and just have it moving up the river and hope that I get cards along the route?
Well, that makes it more interesting, too. If you're just like,
Yeah.
get a contract, fulfill it, get a contract, fulfill it.
Yeah. Well, and also you need to at least have one contract to send your ship off.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, you do?
No, I mean, because otherwise you're paying the price for a reservation that you're not actually intending to use.
I did that once, though.
But if the
And-
reservation's far enough away and the boat's slow enough, it's fine.
Yeah, I put a reservation on 6 for a train, ended up going to 9, so I paid the reservation twice.
Right,
So I
and
did-
so it's just you paid a little extra, so it cut out
Right.
your profit, but it got your stuff moving early.
Right.
But it's like you are still kind of paying that.
Yeah.
It's a
paying that
risk.
cost.
It's a risk.
And then there is that chance that if it's far enough away, you could eventually get a contract that will deliver to there.
Yep.
So it's not really. I feel like we're not freight delivers. I think we make a product. I think that makes more sense from a thematic standpoint of like I make yellow
iPhones.
iPhones. But no, I'm a banana salesperson. That's the best. And so I just like load up a ship with a bunch of bananas and just them up.
And it's
Yeah,
kind of like,
maybe
I
I'll
mean,
get a contract.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a contract. Oh, there's cubes in that time.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like how like just-in-time logistics works. Like you move the stuff close to where you know that you'll get orders from.
Yeah.
So it's actually not too unrealistic because
Yeah.
you're not going to wait for someone to order it there for you to start sending it down the river. You're just going to start sending it down the river, and then that way when they order it, you just have to
Yeah.
send it up.
I think a more interesting player limiting thing, instead of moving the planes, would be like removing the boats and the trains, forcing people to interact more.
Yeah, we still didn't interact a lot. with
Yeah.
these-
There were only a
these
couple
boats.
times. Well, and part of it I think was
Boats.
having to pay for another stop just cuts into your profit for that contract so much, and you
Yeah.
can only ever get 10 contracts.
Right.
So it kind of felt like I would rather wait longer to complete a contract and not have to pay multiple reservation
Yeah.
costs.
I suppose there's probably a way you could figure out how to drop stuff off and then pick it back up again. But that just seems like, why even like go through the trouble of thinking?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you'd have to have a contract.
Well, you can load it on
delivering-
any boat that's in the harbor. So there was a
Right.
whole bunch of times. There was a few times where stuff was bunched up on like 3 or 4, and so you could be like, "Oh, how convenient, Steve! You emptied that cargo ship that's in 4 now. Let me just."
Right, that's true.
So
Yeah, and it would have to already be there, and then the risk is, of course, your stuff would just be like hanging out in a city, costing you
which would
$1
cost
or
you,
50.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like I feel like the contract prices were very predictable for delivering a certain number of things to a certain distance. I also
Mhm.
noticed that the even ones paid out less. I think because you could use ships,
'Cause you can
and
use ships,
the odd
yeah.
ones paid out a little more because
Right.
you'd have to use trains or trucks.
Right, 7 is probably the hardest to get to.
Yeah. But so the prices were predictable, but because as a player, I wasn't quite sure how much profit I might be losing at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like you could calculate your margin, but then I'm going, oh, but how much am I losing if I do an extra reservation or
Right.
whatever?
yeah, it's a press your luck pickup and delivery game. Oh, it's a press your luck pickup and hope there is a delivery game.
Yeah.
Pick up and hope there is a
There you
delivery
go.
game.
Yep.
Which is kind of neat. I do wish that there was more of an incentive for us to team up more,
Yep.
but it felt like too expensive to risk it.
Yeah.
But there were some times where you and Tiffany were like
Yeah.
both loaded together
Yeah.
and stuff would go down the river. And I think both of you completed contracts, but both of you completed contracts from multiple sources,
Mm-hmm.
where you'd like pull 2 off the boat here, and then another one would get there
Sure.
and drop some stuff
I think I
off.
only did that once.
You only did
Yeah,
that
I
once.
did
You did that a
once.
lot.
I did it once.
Was it
Well, I
once?
did it twice. I did
Yeah.
twice.
And I guess the risk there is if you just had 2 containers sitting on the board waiting for your other shipment to get there, that's just too
Well, and the
expensive.
margin's so low on those contracts, too. Like,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
making a lot of money.
Well, and I noticed that they're all the same. So, like,
Yeah.
all 4 cubes that go to 8 are the same
Yep.
price.
Yeah.
So, your, like, swing comes in, I got a contract that can do 4, 5, or 6. So I'm going to load up a bunch of cubes, and by the time I get there, I might have another contract, so I might want to delegate some of those cubes for someplace else. But, like, it's not always lucrative to take stuff further. It kind of depends.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. It's interesting. There's so many different ways to play it, and I feel like I think that having just played the way we like kind of all changed strategies halfway through the game to do different things. So I wonder if we played it again, if what strategies we would start with, and like that kind of stuff.
I would load up all the cubes I have up until I get to 0 on the first round.
Well, the first round you're very limited.
You have $20.
I guess you only have $20.
And you have 15 cubes.
Yeah.
So you could load it and start the fast white boat, but you wouldn't necessarily have a contract for it.
Or like load it all up on the 14 for the slow boat and just like throw it out on 6, and then if you drop some stuff off on the way. Yeah. But then I guess you're broke for the rest of the rounds.
Well, because if you get another contract, you have to hope that it works with what you have, but you won't have the money to put a stop down unless it's where you hoped to go.
Unless you mortgage your truck.
It's,
So maybe I wouldn't do that.
But I think, it is interesting, because for a couple rounds, at least in the beginning, I was thinking the faster I can complete certain contracts, even though the profit won't be higher, I'll get more capital, and then I don't have to worry about going broke on contracts and, like, loading and stuff. And that was okay, except I realized at the end of the game, you only ever have 10 contracts. So if you have a low profit margin on certain contracts, that's just money you can't earn back. Like, I can't... I was thinking, like, I can complete contracts faster and, like, get my cubes back and use them on other contracts. But there's only ever 10, which is kind of a neat way to balance it, I guess, because otherwise your faster contract churn would beat someone who is going slowly. So it's kind of tortoise in the hare, right? The slow and steady might win the race because they're making more profit on it. So I think if I played it again, I wouldn't necessarily jump at the, like, I can complete that in one go. But at the same time, you still should get a contract that you can complete every turn.
Yes.
So sometimes it's like, well, this is making me $7, but the alternative is like not picking one up, or
you
don't want to do that.
You don't want to not pick up a contract,
and you don't want your cubes to be tied up for too long.
Yeah, it's interesting. It would definitely be. Well, I don't know if I'd play this with 5 players.
Yeah.
I think 5-player would be interesting because there would be a lot more like deals being made over sharing shipments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel. I think 4-player, you add another plane, so it's a bit more interesting in that regard.
And then 5-player, you add the last plane.
Yeah.
I guess that would be cheaper planes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might be nice.
Well, we can check them out. They are. One costs 10 and one costs 8 for stock.
That's a lot better. Yeah.
So,
but they can haul more.
Oh.
But they don't.
But they're slower.
But not by like a lot. You can still get to London in 2 turns.
Right.
And that one,
But with 7, that's nice.
With the one.
So it's interesting. Yeah, like, I think it was definitely more interesting at 3, just because there was some interaction.
2-player, there's just not. There's too many vehicles. So yeah, it's just not.
Yeah, it kind of feels like
you're not forced to interact.
Like Panamax.
But you do get 2. You can have 2 contracts around. You have to pay for your second contract, so you could interact. But like when we did it, we had enough cubes that we would just do most. Like there were several times where I did both my contracts on one vessel because I had enough cubes and it was fun. So, which is kind of what we did here, but like on a smaller scale.
Right.
So, yeah.
Cool.
That's Rhein River Trade. I mean, I have some just like minor annoyances with the graphic design. The font color that they used for the score track is way too close to the background color.
Yeah, it's gray.
But I love the train. I love the art on the main board. It's like, I don't know.
Gorgeous. Like, maybe zoom in a little bit.
Well, let me do this. And then Like, I'm manually zooming, but we could just move the camera. So, like, each location has art of the actual city. So, like, different elements of the city. And then that art is reflected on the card. So this card is 8. So it has the background of the 8 city with the cathedral and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple game from a graphic design standpoint. The planes and trains are pretty straightforward. They look nice.
Yeah.
But all the boats are the same design. They just have different backgrounds. The boat meeples are cute. The train meeples are alright. The plane meeples are alright. The boats are the coolest.
Yeah. Yeah, the trains are like 2 back-to-back locomotives, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, it's a cute. It's a cargo car. It's the, you can open the doors on the top. So.
Oh, is that it? It looked like it was the back-to-back locomotives.
No, it's. I mean, if you had a top on that. Anyway, now I'm talking about the mechanics and meeples. So yeah, thank you again to Veer Americas for providing this game for us to stream. It was enjoyable. We've mentioned it a couple times. I don't know if we said it directly. 2 players just not super interesting. 3 player is interesting. We do have some interesting. I mean, we didn't exhaust the strategies on stuff. There is the potential of. I feel like this is a game where you could find a strategy that always works, and if you play with people who are new, and they don't know that strategy, like, you're gonna have a gross advantage, right? But if you play this with a group and you play this with the same group, and they kind of learn the tricks of each other and stuff like that, I think that it would keep it interesting.
It definitely feels like a game where playing multiple times, you'll start seeing the different strategies.
Right.
Like, the first time you might not realize how important it is to load up your stuff before you have a contract, and then I think you're probably going to figure that out in subsequent plays.
I think, I find it, we talked about it being somewhat Panamax-ish. It is a little bit Panamax-ish. I think Panamax has a lot more interesting player interaction.
Right.
Which is the thing. And, like, Rhodes, I think Rhodes is also still a little bit more interesting from an interaction standpoint, because you can buy stuff off the boats and, like, paying attention to contracts.
Well, it's kind of the standard. A contract is a basket of goods, and you're trying to get the basket of goods delivered.
Yeah.
Whereas this is all of one good type, but you're trying to get it to a specific spot.
Yep. The mechanic is a little weird that we're freight haulers, but, like, we can preemptively load stuff. But that's a theme reach. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, I think in terms of logistics, it does kind of make sense. Like, in terms, like, beyond board gaming.
Well, no,
logistics,
but only if we're producing and shipping the same thing. In this, we're freight haulers, so we're taking contracts and we're hauling their stuff. Which, in that case, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense if we're shipping the same product and we're picking up contracts for that product.
Yeah.
But that's such a minor.
Or all contracts expecting the same thing.
Yeah, that's such a minor theme blip. That could be a translation error, honestly. So yeah, but the box says 60 to 120 minutes, and it took us a little under 2 hours when you add in the fact that, like, the stream started with teaching and then stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching and tuning in. Also, randomly, if you would like a copy of Rhein River Trade, John has one as well, because he didn't realize that we were getting a copy, and he's like, we don't need 2 in the group. So if you're interested, message John on Twitter.
DUELLJ.
Yep. And he will coordinate with you for purchasing stuff. Coolies. All right. Thursday stream. I don't know what it's going to be yet. We are going to stream because we have so many games to stream. Unless something comes up. Exasperated sigh, Steve.
Something's going to come up. No.
Didn't we have something that was supposed to happen?
Another game of First Merchants.
We're going to stream something on Thursday. It might be a repeat. Our stream shelf is still overloading. It's really tough, because, like, we want to do repeats of games like Leaving Earth and Apache Thunderbolt Leader, but, like, We reorganized the shelf and got rid of some stuff and like cut it from the stream stuff, and our stream stuff is still overflowing.
Yeah. So it will almost certainly be something that we have yet to stream.
Probably, I can't pronounce it. Shahrazad. Shahrazad, which is the 2-player game, with gorgeous like tarot style art.
It's beautiful.
It's really interesting. Steve and I, it's a co-op game, and Steve and I can do okay at it. We haven't figured out how to be amazing storytellers together, which is just like real life, so it's fine. And then, depending, that game is kind of short, so we'll probably do a bonus stream on that one. So come hang out Thursday with us. We'll play games.
Yeah, I still want to do that one deck dungeon stream, so.
Oh yeah, that's a good one for Thursday. We'll do that. We'll do Shahrazad and one deck dungeon.
Co-op Thursday.
Co-op Thursday.
Yep.
Working together. Just like marriage. Levi likes the rearrange. Thank you!
Yeah, thank you, Levi.
This is phase 1 of the rearrange as we're testing this camera setup. Eventually we'll have the new table in. This is not the new table. This is the old table. And then eventually we'll have new shelves in, which won't actually be on frame. In frame. So that's going to happen at some point.
Cool.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to do a talking head in front of a board game shelf video when we have the wall-mounted shelves.
Why would that be more fun than what we have now?
No, I just mean in general. Like, often at times people do a video in front of their board game shelf, but it will be a new shelf setup. So it would be a good opportunity to do a video talking about something in front of the shelf. That's
true. That's a very standard shot. I started doing that shot because I'm lazy, but I need to go outside more. Anyway, there we go. And then next week, join us with special guest. Oh no, he's not special anymore. With Tony Miller, Bearded Rogue will be here next Tuesday. I was arranging that during the game to play Skyward, and maybe John will be here too. I don't know. Sometimes John doesn't like to exist at the same time as other guests. I don't know. Yeah, but also Levi, you should come be on a stream that I actually air later. Levi, you can be a special guest again.
That's right. Yeah. That stream never
went public. Yeah, maybe I'll release it to patrons on Patreon. Ooh. All right, coolies. We're going to walk some dogs and maybe play another game with John. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yay.
Good night.
Good day.
Or good day.
Good morrow.
Good morrow.
Cube down.
Okay.